Hey everyone, Mistik here. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I would just like to apologize for how late this video is. I have been sick for the past week or so and sadly just could not make any videos. But now I am all better and ready to bring you guys some awesome content. So today we're going to be checking out the holiday shop that came out about a week or two ago. We will take a look at all the hats and bodies, but most importantly we'll be taking a look at each and every melee that came with the shop. Before we do get into that video though, I would like to give a special thanks to Cliff, Chocofly, and Beep for letting me film them using the melees, as this video would not be possible without them. Now, without further ado, let's check out the shop. Starting off, the shop features 20 different hats which are scattered throughout the shop. Most of these were actually made by players for a Christmas winter hat graphics competition. The three winners were Howler in third with their Snowman Hat, Via in second with their Christmas hat, and FCI in first with her Reindeer Beanie. There are also 6 other honorable mentions, my favorite of which is Beep's Frosty Hat. I love the style of it and the fact it matches the Ice Wizard staff, which I will touch on later in the video, just makes it an even better hat. As for guns, there are sadly none of them in the holiday shop, however they did add a gun skin. For 1000 Gralats you can pick up the Silverhorn gun skin for the Shipka. The skin is obviously ice themed and features a slick blue look. I personally am not a big fan of the skin, but if you do own the Shipka and are looking for a nice exclusive skin, definitely pick this up. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the arguably most important part of every shop, the weapons. The Christmas shop this year includes 7 different melees ranging from 6 to 35,000 Gralats. I'll be going in order, taking a look at these according to the lowest to highest priced weapons. So, to begin with, let's check out the Snow Cream sword. Upon checking it out, it definitely looked more like a dagger, and a very bland and boring dagger to be more specific. It costs 6,000 Gralats and deals 7 damage with a fast attack speed. Personally, this item isn't anything special, so I recommend to not waste your Gralats on it. Next up, we have the Tree Blade. This sword deals 6 damage and afflicts the target with poison, which deals an additional 1 damage per tick and slows their movement speed. It comes in at 7,000 Gralats, and again, this doesn't seem worth it for the average player. Again, for 7,000 Gralats, there is the Antique Christmas Staff. It deals 7 damage at a slow speed and also has my most hated effect, Knockback. As with most items in this shop, I again recommend to not buy this unless you're wanting to collect the holiday items for some reason. Coming in at 8,000 Gralats, we have the Present Bag Melee. Finally, with this weapon, we see some relatively unique features. When equipped, you will have a present bag on your back, and while attacking, you will drop presents on your opponents, dealing 8 damage with a slow to medium speed. There's also a small chance of knockback on this weapon. The Present Bag Melee might have been worth it if the damage was a little bit higher, but sadly due to the knockback and slower attack speed, I'd still pass on it. Once again, at 8k, there is the Christmas Battle Axe. This is probably the best looking melee we've seen so far from the shop. It deals 7 damage and also has the burn effect. The damage of this item definitely holds it back and makes it really not worth purchasing. Getting into the bigger ticket items, we have the Frost Staff coming in at 25,000 Gralats. This item is actually really cool and is my personal favorite from the shop. It is a large staff that also compacts into 2 daggers. Both versions deal 8 damage with a fast attack speed and also inflict the stun effect. Finally, I will say that this item is worth it. It is also tradable, so if you do not want to spend the 25,000 Gralats, you can purchase it with shells at the trade tables. Now, for what is regarded as the best item in the shop. The Ice Wizard Staff costs 35,000 Gralats and is one of the more unique items to ever come to a holiday store. The Ice Wiz Staff also deals 8 damage at a relatively fast speed. What sets it apart, however, is the ability to heal. The heal is only 1 per tick, however, it is definitely the best looking low healing item in the entire game. It is pretty much on par with the event healing staffs that cost 50 event coins. Because of this, I think it is definitely worth to purchase it. Ice Wiz also trades for about 1.5 to 1.8 thousand shells in trade tables if you would prefer to purchase it there. Overall, I think the Christmas holiday shop for 2018 was fantastic. The inclusion of 2 high-tier items was really refreshing. However, I feel like adding all these useless weapons is getting really old. We don't need 5 new weapons that are no different from the rest apart from the graphics. The addition of more effort-intensive melees or even guns in the holiday shops would be more lucrative for both the players and the staff in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I am just grateful that we didn't just get 2 useless melees like some of the shops before this. Holiday shops have definitely come a long way since the dark times we saw about a year and a half ago. Anyways, that's about it for this shop review. If you haven't already, please smash that like button down below. Also, comment what your thoughts on this shop are. I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree with some of the points I made or opinions I had. Lastly, please subscribe if you haven't already. I promise it'll be worth it as I post all the news, updates, and happenings in Graal era and keep everyone up to date and informed. But that's all for me today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.